Welcome to the Space Jam. What is going on, you guys? I am finally back with a defending cinema video. Yeah, it's been so long since I've done one of these, and I'm so glad I finally get to defend this movie. Because I've gone on and on about how much I love this movie, and now I'm gonna dedicate an entire video to it. Alright, let's get into it. On paper, the story doesn't sound all that intriguing. I mean, Michael Jordan retires from basketball and starts playing baseball, and he sucks. Then, at the same time, Bugs Bunny and the other Looney Tunes, they end up being challenged to a basketball game by these aliens. And if they lose, they have to be slaves. And pretty much be walking amusement park attractions. And so, the aliens, not knowing how to play basketball, steal the talent of well-known players like Patrick Ewing, Larry Johnson, and Charles Barkley, to name a few. And basically they cheat. Then, once the Looney Tunes realize, oh wait, we're now in trouble. We need help. Send help. Mayday, mayday. Calling all stations. We need help. Call in Michael Jordan. And what do you know? The aliens have their own little redemption at the end, which is awesome because they give their boss, Mr. Sledgehammer, what he deserves. Literally to the moon. And Michael Jordan gets all the NBA players that lost their talent. He gives them their talent back at the end, which is awesome. And he himself returns to the NBA. On paper, it doesn't sound like a good idea, but taken from me, I thought the same thing. But after some time, it grows on you. Let's start with Michael Jordan himself. He's kind of dull and doesn't really give that much emotion, which I'll get into that later. But if you actually watch interviews with Michael Jordan in real life, he's actually interesting. He has a lot of interesting things to say. And with Bugs Bunny, he's funny. He does good impressions. Although he does put his foot in his mouth when he meets Lola. Which, let's talk about Lola. She's overly sexualized. And she pretty much is the heartthrob of the team. And the only two things I remember her saying are, "Don't ever call me doll." Nice, but she does put Bugs in his place. And Lola, thank God, and later variations of the character, she's actually funny. And then there's characters like Daffy. And this movie, I will give it credit. It kind of acknowledges that, yeah, Daffy, a lot of people don't like Daffy. He's like, thank you. Very funny. Let's all laugh at the duck. But then later in the game, the one time he actually holds the ball, he's like, I'm open. Monsters are coming at me. He throws it to Granny. You do not give the frickin' ball to someone that's on the frickin' bench. Come on. And with Stan, I've known so many people that are like Stan. It's like, honestly, it makes me think of the Eminem song, Stan. Because he's such a fanboy over Michael Jordan. That he's just like, Michael, this is, Stan. Stan Podolak, I need you to get your ass out of that hole. Otherwise, I'm gonna look pretty stupid. And also, I just want to be your friend, and you're just like, blah! Get lost, you loser! What I didn't like about this movie is Michael Jordan's acting gets hate. It's like, he's an athlete. Not an actor, an athlete. You cannot expect an athlete to win a Oscar the very first time they even try acting. You can't expect them to be as good as Marlon Brando. The second they step foot on set and the cameras start rolling, you can't expect that. Alright, the cultural impact. This is something I did I believe in my Mean Girls video. Yeah. I'm doing this for this movie too. Okay, this movie is still celebrated. Like, people still watch it and praise it because it's just like, it's a massive time capsule for the 90s. Hell. I'm wearing a Space Jam shirt. I'm literally 2 months older than this movie. Okay? This right here, the soundtrack. Yeah. The record store I usually go to, that's right by my house, that's actually right by Elevation, it didn't have this, so I had to drive all the way to Uptown Charlotte just for this. That's how devoted to this movie I am. And the biggest defense I'll give to this movie is, obviously, the album is awesome. In fact, this song right here, I Believe I Can Fly, by R. Smelly. Yeah, that's one of the only songs by R. Kelly that I'm willing to listen to. It's because I associate that song with this movie, because I love it so much. Lola became an official Looney Tune, and in the newer Space Jam, she's voiced by Zendaya, and she actually adds character to Lola. Like, how does that happen? People say, like, Space Jam is pretty much a guilty pleasure. No. I legit love this movie, and I'll defend it till the day I die. Toon Squad forever, man. Hope y'all enjoyed the video. Till next time, stay awesome and stay positive. And one more time, Toon Squad forever, man.